question, when you're deciding on the specific task to delegate to a VA, do you have a favorite method or kind of checklist you use to figure out what to hand off first?
Ooh, also really good thing. So when it comes to delegating, I always recommend using the WOW method. So the WOW method is when you're giving a task, whatever it is, you always give context. So the first W is why. Why is this a task in the first place? Basically, where does it affect everything else? Why does it need to get done? So you're giving them the context of what it is, especially when you're delegating something for the very first time. The O is the outcome. What is the actual outcome? Is it a PDF? Is it a Word doc? Is it a Google Sheet? Is it an Excel sheet? The more specific that you are when it comes to the outcome that you're giving to your assistant when you're delegating a new task, the better, because it gives them, of course, context to be able to keep things moving even without you there. Now, the last W on there is a what or a who. So it's what/who, where it's either what are the resources that they need or who else do they need to contact or to notify about this. So these are basically your resources section of where they can find certain things or what are the tools specifically they want them to use. Now, when it comes to kind of what to delegate, I always recommend to delegate things that are more recurring or routine, means that these are the daily, weekly, monthly things that doesn't really affect a lot of the growth of the company, but affects when it comes to the running and maintaining the rest of the company. So things like your reports, things like making sure that certain meetings are set up, things like post-meeting things that needs to be done. So for example, creating a report after a meeting, sending it to the client, creating proposals. Those are a little bit easier to delegate because there's a system for them to follow. And because there's a system for them to follow, it makes it easier for you to give them feedback if they are going on the wrong track or if they're doing really good.
That's a great framework. And the WOW method sounds like a perfect way to keep things clear.